If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
No one anticipated this. Terence "Bud" Crawford and Gervonta "Tank" Davis had been at odds for months. However, what transpired behind the scenes at the Canelo vs. Crawford press conference was completely unprecedented. Tank chose to approach Crawford directly during a high-profile media event, and Davis ended up punching him. There was pandemonium in the room. What should have been Canelo's happy moment quickly became a viral spectacle when security poured in. However,
if you likes this, please subscribe, Fight File, and click the bell icon for more new boxing updates.
Being thrown, there's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for the Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out. You saw a stroller be—
Why did Tank attend this press conference at all? Why would a boxer who just got arrested and had just finished a contentious battle against Lamont Roach be stepping into Crawford's world at this time? More importantly, is this just another clout move from a boxer who is anxious to remain relevant? Or is Tank actually pursuing challenges? Let's dissect everything. The intensity of the energy was already high. Crawford and Canelo were battling for the cameras on stage. There was a sense of competition in the air. The man who dared to approach and challenge Canelo was met with his intense gaze. Crawford smiled with that serene yet lethal certainty.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
There was a tiny sting to every question the media asked. Would Canelo's bulk and strength outweigh Crawford's speed and intelligence? Would he be able to accomplish the impossible in a weight class this risky? Backstage, however, a storm was building while everyone's attention remained fixed on the...
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. It's simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you pushed for?
No, I didn't.
And there's any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
Stage, Gervonta Davis had shown up, unexpected and uninvited. Casually attired yet obviously prepared to turn heads, Tank had no intention of shaking hands. He was prepared to use whatever measures necessary to gain Crawford's attention.
Bro, when people, what I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me. You don't know me. You feel me? And I don't give a fuck. If everybody including Will, win. Fuck.
Question for you. You're a proud father.
Witnesses claim that Tank saw Crawford leave the stage for a little respite from his media commitments. There were several people milling about, including Canelo's crew, Crawford's entourage, and event officials, but no cameras were rolling on that side of the venue. Without introducing himself or engaging in small chat,
last one, because Shakur just came through. Talk to me about your relationship. You look like you was in a fight today. What?
It's hot in here. You know what I mean? So it's cool, man.
Bringing him to this fight, getting him ready mentally, if not.
Tank immediately approached Crawford and began to obstruct him. That's when it occurred. Tank threw a punch in a flash. It's a true swing, not a light tap or a light-hearted jab. Security hurried in. The two fighters were being dragged apart in a matter of seconds after members of both camps shouted over one another. Let's go back. All of this began when Tank asserted, in his typically self-assured manner, that he could easily defeat Crawford if he increased his weight. That remark was blatantly disrespectful to Bud, a fighter who has won the undisputed title at 147 pounds and dominated several weight divisions. Bud retaliated by criticizing Tank's resume and raising doubts about his degree of competition. Crawford's covert remark on Tank's absence at the gala was a subtly suggestive flex, suggesting that he feels he is far superior than Tank. Tank responded by boosting his bank account and star power, but Crawford wasn't going to let him take center stage. The timing of this feud couldn't have been more bizarre.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
Nah, ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
You're not even entertaining a catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And what champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at.
All right,
I'll welcome him.
Tang has only 2 years left to secure his legacy after announcing that he will retire after 2025. Fans are hankering after major fights to end his career now that he is at the fighter of Tank's level. The eventual conclusion would be a confrontation, with Crawford, two greats from different generations fight in an epic battle.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Witnesses claim that Tank saw Crawford leave the stage for a little respite from his media commitments. There were several people milling about, including Canelo's crew, Crawford's entourage, and event officials, but no cameras were rolling on that side of the venue. Without introducing himself or engaging in small chat.
Are you retiring?
Are you losing the
trash? What changed? What made you?
This shit's trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might regain the love for it though? You never know. Like like say you got to walk today.
Please remember to hit the bell button, subscribe, and give a like if you liked it so you don't miss any of our next videos. Additionally,